Hi, Shekhar. Good evening. Hi, Shekhar. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Hey, hi Satish. Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Okay. Thanks for joining. Good evening. And hi, Amit. Good evening.
Hi Satish. Good evening.
Okay. So yeah, we have Ankit as well. Good evening, Ankit. Thanks for joining. So Shekhar, go ahead. Go ahead with your questions.
Actually, Satish, I was going through the day yesterday before session where you have taught like while loop, if loop, like, but I'm confused. So, how to do practice on that? So, shall I just only go to right now for video? Then we will proceed with the practice, or how it is?
Eh, Hi. Shekhar, which part is confusing?
The yesterday's video entire like while
Yeah. In the while loop, which part? What is exactly confusing?
no, I'm confused means how to do practice. That is the confusion. Means the same way you are doing, the same way we have to do, or we have to apply our logics in some different area. We have to choose. So just
Okay.
makes sense how to go with that practice.
Okay. As of now, take this. Okay, and then practice it. Okay. In that, let whatever I did, first take it and then make sure you're doing it and
Mm-hmm.
understanding it. Have you understand the concept? What exactly the loops? Where exactly to use it? What is the format? What is the usage? All those things.
Yeah, while teaching, I am able to understand. But if I go to and recall it, it will be confusing for me.
Uh, okay, so that is because you just learned it, right? You might
Yeah.
not know where exactly to in the practical to put
Mm-hmm.
it and then fit it. So don't worry, let it. So as you say, as you said, take it, apply it, and then make sure the concept is fine, and then the practice also done, and then you will know on the why. I mean, while we start doing things right, more things, then you will be able to know where exactly to it. So
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, that is the only confusion where to use it and where to apply it.
yeah,
Because
got it.
today's session I completely understand like how to export the files, functions. So there is no
Okay,
confusion. Only the
okay.
loops function I have confused where to use exactly in which scenario because I don't have any such kind of project right now. So
Okay. So let's say the where, right? I'll share my screen and let me know once you are able to see my screen. Okay.
yeah, sure.
You're able to see my screen?
Yeah, I'm able to.
Okay. So whenever I say where, right, it is actually will be in a general term filtering something. Okay. For an
Mm-hmm.
example, get hyphen service. Okay. And then service, and then whenever we are actually where hyphen object, this means here we are getting the service and then we are doing some kind of filtering, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's what the where, whenever you are remembering that, that is the keyword that you will be associating where with filtering. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to loops, right, so this is what you want to do something repeatedly, okay, more than or repeatedly or more than one time, okay,
Mm-hmm.
or repeatedly, anything whichever is suited for, easy for you to remember, that is what, okay. So we can do it in multiple things. Okay, the loop, it can be using a while loop, a do while, for loop. All those are second thing. I mean, that
Okay.
is which one we need to choose. That is a different thing. Let's say we have multiple tools to do the same thing. Okay, basically we wanted to do things something repeatedly more than one time. That is when the loop comes in. Okay,
Yeah.
so in that, which one to choose is while, do while, for is the major one, right? Is there
Yeah.
any other one you can already covered in this while, do while, or for, anything else you have done in
Mm,
this session? Anyone?
if else,
If else is not a loop. Okay, so if else
it's a
is
condition. No?
condition. Yeah. Okay, if else is something like you want to check something, okay, check some condition, and then based on that you want to do some based on the result, okay, whatever the condition. If the condition, okay, based on the condition is true or false, then we do some sort of actions, okay. So that is not a loop, right?
Yeah.
This will be one time, okay.
Yeah.
So what this is one time, okay, this is something we will not repeat, okay. So whenever we want to repeat, so when we will repeat, for an example, in a real time, what so let me say, what are the things you do on a repeated basis, on a daily basis, let's say in a general life, okay, not talking about the PowerShell, in a general life, let's say for an example, on a daily basis, right, we eat, let's say we want to have a juice, okay, on a daily basis at 3 o'clock, okay. So that is something we want to do on a daily basis repeatedly, correct?
Yeah.
So that is the real time. So how will I put it? That is not something will be coming in this, right? It will be, I want to do it on a daily basis. Every day, 3 o'clock, I want to have a drink. Okay. Let's say the lemon juice or some kind of thing. Okay. So how will I be putting it? First thing, whether is that a one time or is that a loop? It is a repeated thing, correct? So
Yeah.
then I'll be coming to that, and then I'll be using while loop or do while loop. Okay. So here in these three examples, right? Let's say we take this thing. Okay. While is something while, okay, and it will be starting, and then it will be checking some condition. Okay. Here is the condition. What is the condition in our example, right? Before that, I'll say okay. Then do it. Okay. This is what the format is. In our condition, okay, in our real world, since I'm just giving a non-technical so that you can actually take it to any technical. Okay. So what is the condition? Let's say at if the time, okay, let's say the time is equals to 3 p.m. then have a drink, right? Have a juice. This is what we will be thinking every day, right? That is how we will be doing, right? Daily basis, right? Every day, 3 o'clock, if the time, while the time is 3 o'clock, do it, okay?
Yeah.
And then, okay, you want to repeat it on a daily basis, right? So what you will be doing, you will be adding also some condition which is on a daily basis, okay? So this is again to put it in the program, it will be different. I'm just giving where exactly you will be applying it. So if you understand this, you will be understanding the other thing. Now, what is the difference between while and do while? This is the do while is something like while is checking a condition first, right? If the condition is true, if these two conditions are true, right? Then go ahead and have a drink. Okay. Now, do while is something little bit different. It's like do something. Okay, do first. First time there is no condition. Okay, no condition. Okay, and while is second time we have some condition. What is this? In this is how every do while will be working. Okay, in the same example, do. Okay, let's say the same thing. You are in spite of you have let's say planning 3 o'clock every day. You want to have a drink, have a juice. You wanted to have any time daily basis. I want to have a juice. Okay. So let's say first you go to office or you go to your home or everywhere. First thing you will be having a juice. Okay. Let's say in a gym or anything. Okay. Have drink, have a juice. Okay. So you will not check any condition. First thing, okay, whenever you think, you don't check whether it is the day or is that a 3 o'clock, there is no condition at all. You'll just go and then you will have a juice. Okay. Then whenever you want to have more than one time, okay, let's say you have one more juice or something else, right? You will check a condition. Okay. What is the condition? You have two things. One is daily I just have one juice, okay, per day, or let's say three juice per day. Okay. maximum. Okay, maximum. That is what my let's say that is what you set a limit for yourself. That is a condition. Okay, if this number of number of juices you had right, if less than 3 at any point of time, then you are allowed to drink right another juice, So when this condition is false, what does that mean? So you already had 3 juices, right? Then you will not do it, right? So whenever this condition is false, okay, this is false and this is true, okay. You are able to relate, right? The reason why I'm giving is the loop is something everyone, almost 90% people will get confused. So there is no nothing to confuse. If the reason why I'm not giving a straight away technical thing is it will more get confused. Just take this, okay. Again, if this is also a little bit confusing, don't worry about it, okay. So just go with the fundamentals. First thing, else if else, whenever we want to do something only one time, okay, you go with the if else, okay. And it can be if or if else or if else, if all those things, everything comes under this thing, okay. Whenever we want to do more than one time, okay, then we will be going with this. So what is the difference? The only difference, first difference is, while will be we will checking the condition. If the condition is true, okay, then we will be do the whatever the thing, okay. Let's say the whatever the example I give, when it is do right, first time you will not think at all, okay, just go and do it, okay. Then you will check the condition, okay. If the condition is true, okay, let's say if the condition is true, then again you will be go ahead and do it, keep doing it. When the condition is false, you will come out, okay. So I just don't want to confuse it. As of now, keep this as the only thing, okay. So these are all the two loops. For loop is something you know exactly how many times you want to do, okay. How many times you want to repeat, okay. So when I say exactly how many times, you here, right, in this example, you know every day you just want to have only 3 juices, right? So for loop is something like this. For, okay, I is equal to 0 time having a drink, okay, and maximum number of juices is equals to 3, okay. And every time whenever I have a drink, that count will be increasing. And what is I'm doing within that for loop, that is drink a juice, okay. So and then what will happen is, whenever I have a juice, right, this for loop will count, increase the count one by one, okay. When this condition is 3, then it will be automatically your actual number of 3 times is done, then it will come out of the loop.
Okay, got it.
Is this something you are able to understand as of now to start with? If you understand 1%, that is more than enough.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, everyone else got this kind of analysis and analogy?
Yes.
All right. Any question on this? If loop, because this is something, if you are coming across, you will definitely, most of the time, okay, not definitely, most of the time will be getting confused. Just take anything and then synchronize with this example, and you will be able to understand. Okay. And again, whenever you are doing things right, then only you will be coming into the practice.
Actually, why I was confused, because the examples you are giving us, like those are not related to our actual company scenarios, because we have to export on our from server are different things.
Yes. So the reason why I'm not giving any particular thing is or any real time as of now, right? Because it'll as of now I'm focusing only on the let's say concept. Okay. So once you take it, right, you apply it and then you come back and then we will clarify on it. Okay. You take it, now you understand, right? Little bit. You go ahead and apply it in something wherever you think you will be able to apply. And then when you come back, right, that is when you will be actually learning. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sure. Thanks.
So,
Thanks.
any other question? Yeah, sure.
No. No.
Yeah, Satish, Amit.
Hey,
That's right.
Amit.
Satish, I have few questions.
Yeah, go on.
First thing is that admin privilege is compulsory to run the PS script, right?
It is not compulsory to run the PS script. Okay, it is best practice to run it. Okay, best
Yeah,
practice.
because some component will not work. That's why, right?
Exactly. True.
So can I disable the interactive logon of that admin user?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
And it will work when I schedule any PS script through Task Manager. It will work.
It will work, yes, but it is not recommended if you are actually using the real-time credential. But yes, it will work. Technically, yes, it will work.
Yeah, because giving the admin right to the user and not disabling the interactive logon, then misused of that user. It
Got it.
could be
Yeah,
possible.
you can do that. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now my second question is, how to check if any alias is present for any commandlets?
I didn't get the question. How can we check if any
Yeah,
alias?
suppose I have a one command, get get hyphen child item. This is a command.
Okay.
I want to check whether there is there any alias is present for this command.
Okay, let us try that.
In a reverse way, get alias will give the basically commandlet of that alias.
Okay.
But I want to reverse it.
Why do you want to do that? Is there any reason?
That is because suppose some command has alias, so in I can use that alias. I can remember that alias and we use in a script rather than writing a whole command. I can write the whole command, but it's just for knowledge.
Okay, so first thing is get hyphen alias, right? It will give all of the things. You can see that manually. Okay.
Right.
And if at all you want to filter it, you can filter using the name, I think. Okay, so let us say where first have you done with the get hyphen member already?
Yeah, that I have done it.
All right, then you will be knowing the display name, I think. Okay, just give me a minute. The property. Okay, so get where hyphen object dollar underscore dot name is like child item.
I think it will work. Right.
There we go. All right.
Okay, got it. So there is no commandlets for that. I have to write the script basically.
Yes. Basically, we are filtering it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. One more thing. Is there any shortcut key whenever I use the commandlet for their property? Is there any shortcut key? Because I have seen that there is a shortcut key which reflects all the their properties, and we can choose whatever we want. Tab is the one thing, but I think it will give whole shortcut key.
What kind of shortcut key? Tab is one of the shortcut. Okay,
Right.
let's say get hyphen al and then tab will be resolving. Okay, is that the one you are talking?
Tab I used the tab one. Tab I have used it.
Okay.
I don't know. Control shift. I don't know that. I have not remembered it. There is one
Okay.
other way. Maybe in
Uh,
higher version it will reflect the whole list.
Amit, this is Prince here. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah. Please.
Yeah, so answering your question, I think there are some of the shortcut keys like I think control plus home, control plus and home button and button. Like control plus home, this is related to delete all the characters from the I mean where is your mouse cursor? From there to the beginning, everything will be deleted. So this is the shortcuts you can say. I think this is helpful for you, right? Or am I discussing
Mm,
something else?
Not exactly, but uh, uh, the tab I know the tab is the shortcut key for getting the properties. Yes, I think in higher version it will be available. Leave it. I will explore it myself. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Okay, these are all the questions, right?
Mm,
We let's use this because there are a lot of people, and then we will be when I'm spending the time, I'm actually taking everyone's time and answering, right? So
mhm,
anything that is possible to explore yourself, right? I just did the shortcut, PowerShell shortcut key, and I got it. Yeah, whatever you said, right? This is the answer for it. Okay, so I ping it, but the thing is, whichever will be useful for everyone, and that is something you are not able to find yourself, right? So try your
mhm,
things, you're all the best, and if you're not getting that, so that you know, obviously you will be able to figure it out. These are all the things. Okay, so
mhm,
whatever the loop, right, that is pretty good question. Okay, that is something we'll be getting that requires more expansion. Okay, these are all the things I'm pretty sure we will be able to little bit research, right? We'll be able to get you there. So that will save
mhm,
huge time for everyone. I mean, not saying not to ask question, ask the question that will be helping you more. In spite of we know that we can get it outside. Okay.
mhm.
All right. So any other question? Anyone else?
Yes, Satish.
Hey, hi,
Yeah, this is Robert.
Robert. Yeah,
Yeah,
Robert.
yeah. So actually, this is for the question from the third session.
Okay.
So I wanted to know, like you have told that get help will work in all the scenarios. We don't have to Google the script, but if we know this command get help, which is okay if we
Got it.
remember this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I wanted to know that maybe if I am running this on say AWS on Azure, do I have to install this module and then run get help, or like how this get help will work in this scenario?
Okay, get hyphen help is the PowerShell core command line. Okay, you are able to see my screen, right, Robert?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is PowerShell core command line. Okay, so you don't have to install this, but anything else, okay, let's say you remember the snap in and then modules, right?
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
So that is something very similar to install something in our machine. Let's say you want to explore the AWS or VMware or anything, right? Once you install these things, only these modules will be available. When these modules are available, only you will be able to see them in the get help, right? So if the snap-ins and modules are not there in your machine, or you are not connected to the cloud, for an example, you are trying to get the Office 365. Okay. So before connecting to Office 365, if you type get hyphen help, let's say something related to Office 360 or AD user, something like this. Okay. This will not work because this get help will check in any available modules within that particular console. Okay. So if this is not happening, this is the first step before you explore anything. Okay. Then only this all the things will be working. Then it doesn't matter. It can be VMware, AWS, Office 365, everything works on the same way we used in the 5 steps. You got the idea?
Yes, yes, I got the idea. So that means that get help will only work in the core. It's the core commandlet, not like if we install the module, it will work.
Uh, to reframe it, yes. I mean, I'm not saying the get help will not work. The get help will work, 100% will work to find anything. Okay, it can be AWS, VMware, or Office 365. But if you don't have the snap-in or module in your machine, then the get help will not get it right. Let's say I'm just typing get hyphen help and then something related to AWS. Okay. But if my
Yes.
machine doesn't have the AWS snap module or a snap-in or SQL, will it be able to get anything for me? No, right? So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
So for
Got
that, this is the prerequisite. Okay.
it. Got it. Got it.
All
Okay.
right.
One more thing. It is
Yeah.
related to get help only. So
Yeah.
you told us like if we want to update this help option, we type this command update help,
Correct. Yeah.
right? So I have 5.0 PowerShell, and when I tried update help hyphen
Mhm.
help, it's giving me error. So what does that mean? That I need some kind of connection, or where am I
Yeah,
missing
that is
something?
quite common. Okay, even I will be getting. I mean, if you just go through the Facebook, right? There will be multiple people will be having the same problem. But I'll just say the reason is one thing is it is going and then checking the get update hyphen help, right? What it does is goes to the Microsoft GitHub, okay, and then it will be trying to get the GitHub is managed by not managed by Microsoft. It is an open source, okay. So it will be trying to get the help files in an XML format and then it will try to import it for you. Okay. So what will happen? The GitHub might maybe let's say you are using 5.1. Okay. The one whatever you have, the module, what you have in your machine. Okay. My computer and versus the GitHub. Okay, this is what will be happening. Okay, GitHub, my computer, I'll go and check the GitHub. Whatever in my machine, I'll be trying to update it from the GitHub. If the version is mismatching, let's say your version is ending with the 5.1 some number dot one, and then your computer's version is something else. Okay, and if that at that time that version is degraded, okay, or something like that, okay, some mismatch, okay, at that time it will be saying an error saying either it is not available or not able to update. Okay, so one way you can try to update it again sometime after some time. Another way, you don't have to, I mean, most of the time, right, 99% you don't have to worry. Okay, because the update is will be very minor update. Okay, it is something not a major thing. Okay, I'm talking about the update will be in the remarks and then the description, those kind of thing. Any major update will be already covered in the actual major build itself. Okay, so you don't have to update it. Just to know update is to get the update things from the GitHub, and that is something if at all not working, don't let that just stop you to go ahead and learn further. Okay, it doesn't mean you are not updated. Okay, or it is not an updated help. You're still getting 99% correct. Okay, if at all anything, go for the Google and then find it out. Okay,
Sure.
and this is
My,
the way the update help works. Okay,
yeah. Thanks, Satish.
yeah,
My third question is about the transcript. I
yeah,
actually got the concept like transcript. Maybe if I'm trying to, uh, create one file, it
mhm.
will show me the progress, and then when I stop transcript, I can see the progress. So I guess I didn't understand the complete concept of transcript. If you can just explain some layman language, maybe it will help.
Okay. So which part is confusing for you? What did you exactly tried, and which part you are confusing?
Yeah. So for the example which you took was like you started the transcript, then you created one txt file, and then we check that that file is getting created. It was shown in the progress,
Okay.
and then we stop the transcript. So where do we use this? I mean, is it like when we are running a script or when we are trying to create some
Where do we
file?
use it? Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let's say I created a folder, Robert. Okay, and then let's say I'm creating a start hyphen transcript. Okay, okay, and then the session dot txt. Okay, this can be dot txt, dot log, anything, any. Okay, so what is this used for? There are primary reason is to learn. Okay, let's say I'm sharing something. Let's say now I'm sharing something, right? Let's say whatever I tried, update hyphen help, right? Mm, okay, I try this and then I hit enter and it will go on and try to update and it will be giving me the result error and then whatever the warnings or all the things I'll be getting it. Okay, so instead of I take this and give it to you in a copy and paste it using the normal file, right? I can give everything just as a file. The session1.txt will be having everything. Okay, I can give you this is what the command I tried and this is what the error I'm getting. Okay, instead of you take a screenshot, all those things. So that is in the learning purpose. And when it comes to the real time, right? When it comes to the real time, you'll be using in the troubleshooting. Okay, let's say in the troubleshooting, mostly whenever you are trying to troubleshoot using the PowerShell, it will be in the Azure or Office 365 or anything advanced level you will be trying to do using the PowerShell commandlets. Okay. In the troubleshooting, we will be usually trying to focus on the problem and then we will try lots of things one by one, and then in the eagerness of trying to resolve the problem, and we will try nearly some 100, let's say some 50 commandlets. Okay, and some of the time it might work. Okay, and then we wanted to know which one worked, right? The console is just this is what the console, right? Now I'm also getting the error. You understand? You see, right? Failed to update. I'm pretty sure
Yes,
you might
yes.
be getting
Same
this,
error I was getting.
right? Yeah. So nothing to worry about it. The point is now let me open dir and then go to this folder and then open it. Now I see the see instead of you copy paste this, right, or give me a hint or anything, if you give this to me, right, I'll be able to see what exactly happened. Do something, you are trying to learn something and then something is not working, and then you can actually give it to me, right, and then I'll be able to take it and then I'll be able to troubleshoot and then I'll be able to see the complete entire information in the learning. That's the same thing for the troubleshooting as well. Okay, so when we are doing troubleshooting, it will be in two cases.
So basically, if we want to give this report to someone, what we have tried, what commands have we
For
used?
yourself as well. Okay, let's say you are I was giving an error of, I mean, troubleshooting, right? You will be making it work and then you want to know which command works, which is the list of commandlets worked, right? For that you need to go through, right? What are the things you need to, you might have tried 50 commands, but you cannot remember it. You cannot use the history for more than 200 or 250. You need to also have the output as well. So for that you will be using that. Sometimes worst case you want to undo things. Okay, so this is to redo it. Okay, and sometimes you do something and then it will break more things, so you want to undo things, you want to, whatever you did you want to reverse it, right? For that as well you need a log. So basically transcript, from the name it will script everything whatever you are trying, so it will be having the complete log. So wherever the log can be used, it can be in a learning, it can be in a troubleshooting, and also in the auditing purpose. Okay. Let's say your team you wanted to manage your team, whatever they are doing in the PowerShell, you wanted to audit them. Okay, as a log auditing for security purpose, you can put it in their group policy or in the profile. So whatever they are trying, it will be getting automatically logged in, so that you can also review that. Okay, so all these things are few things that you can use it, the transcript.
Okay, so basically, suppose if we have opened a ticket with vendor, sometimes we get these issues and we say that we tried certain steps. If they ask for the logs, what all commands you have run, we can actually provide them with the transcript.
Perfect. That is one of the case. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that works. Thanks.
Perfect.
Satish, I have one small question.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, one of the job opening, I saw I have mentioned the experience in PowerShell Git. So, what is the exactly requirement they want?
Can you share it in the with some screenshot so that I can take a look at it in the Facebook?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Excellent. Okay. Anyone else? Any other tech questions?
Yeah, hello, Satish. Ankit this side.
Hey, Ankit.
Yeah, actually, my question is that I used that select have an object or format list. So I tried few examples, and both are giving the same answer. So okay, so what will be the use case to differentiate between both the commands? Like which can we use in which case? Like
Okay, I got the format list. What is the other one? First one?
select have an object.
You asked this question, right? Sometime back?
No, no.
In the Facebook?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Who else? You didn't, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Your voice is a little bit breaking. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so there is no use case, Ankit. Okay, let's say for an example. Okay, let us say get hyphen process. Okay, and then get hyphen member. And we have a lot of things. Okay, I want to get this session ID. Okay, session ID, and then site, and then not CP, anything else, threads. Okay, so these are the things I need. Okay, so whenever I need something which is not as the output, let's say get hyphen process. Okay, and then if I type FL, right, what I'll be getting is I'll be getting something which is PowerShell defined by itself. These are all the 4 information I'm getting, correct? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Okay, got it. So now, so when we will be using the select, right? We wanted something, a specific information. Okay. So I'm going to select only these information. Okay. So first of all, FL is to get the information in the format list, nothing else. It doesn't have anything else to do with that. Okay. Now select hyphen object, and then put whatever the information you need, and then hit enter. Now you are getting in a continuous manner, right? Like FL format, not in an FL format, right? So now I'm going to put it at the end. Let's say FL. Now, do you see it is coming with the information, right? Like formatted list sort of thing with the column name as well as the value. So format list, in a simple way to remember, select is to choose the custom information, okay, or custom property, okay, and FL is just to list the information in as a list. Okay, I mean both are same. Okay, just listed. Okay, that is what. And FL and then select can also be interchanged, or we can use it once you start using, right? You will know some similarities between the select and the FL. Okay, where you need to use the select, where you can use the FL directly, all those things. Okay, so and there are some limitations where we cannot use the FL, but we should definitely use the select, all those things. That is on a use by use case basis. But to start with this, Ankit. Okay, select is whenever you want to choose a particular property and then you want to list it. go with the select, and then if you want that to be listed in anything you want to list in an listed format, you can go with that. All right.
Okay.
Being said that, let us say you see, right? They both are almost the same thing. FL, they are getting the same result. Okay. But this is in some cases, in some few cases, it will be getting confused. So I don't want to, I just want to say, in this case, they both are giving the same result. So as I said, they can be interchanged and used time to time. But once you get little bit hands-on, you will be knowing where you will be using, where you cannot be using. Okay. So as of now, start with this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And another question is, I tried to use get-uptime. Okay, but I was not able to get the command through get-help in my system. But I checked on internet, the command is there.
Uh, what command is that? Get hyphen?
Uptime, system reboot time, like.
Okay, so there are just two reasons why a command will not be available. First thing, the version is not supported, okay, or that particular version doesn't have that command, okay. This is the obvious case. There is one more case. This will be happening in the corporate, I mean, in the companies, okay. Your version will be having, you might have the, second thing is that module is not available, okay. You remember we just got a question from Robert, right? Can I use a get hyphen help, right? So in that we need the module. Similarly, the version first it doesn't have, and second the module is not available. Third, you don't have the access. Okay. So these are the three cases why a particular command will be not available for you. Okay. For an example, let's say some command, whatever you say, right? It in this case, let's say get hyphen CIM interface or something like that. Okay, this will be only in after let's say 7.0 or something like that. Okay, whatever the version above that, it will be available. Below that, it will not be available. So that is something related to version. And when it comes to get hyphen Azure machines, right? This is something, if you have the module only, this command that will be available. So it has nothing to do with your version or your access. Sometimes you will connect to your Azure, you will be still trying to, let's say, get update hyphen Azure machine, okay, and then name, whatever the new name you are giving, okay. This will not work. You will type Azure and then machine, okay, and then press tab, it will not work. Reason is this Azure update machine, right? This command will be having access, will be given to whoever have access to this particular command, okay. Let's say I am an Azure enterprise admin, okay. I'm just giving, if the Azure is different, is something confusing, just take any other example, okay. Let's say enterprise admin, okay. Then I'll be having update and then delete all the information. If I am Azure help desk engineer, okay, then I'll be having only access to this, okay. This will be working, but this will not be working. Okay, I'll not go and troubleshoot it because I know I don't have that access. Get Azure will work for me, but update hyphen Azure will not work because I don't have access or the privilege for that particular command line. These are all the common scenarios. This is very important for everyone, guys. Everyone understand this concept, three things. Got you, Ankit, got it? Clear?
Yeah, so I got it, but actually I was trying to use on my personal system. So, okay, so access I will be there, and I think get hyphen uptime is the core command. I don't think so. This could be related with any other module. Yeah, version could be a issue. I need to check. Then what will be the command to use to get the uptime of the system if get-uptime is not working?
The get hyphen update uptime is
Uptime.
I don't think there is. Let me check uptime.
Uptime.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Let us try get hyphen uptime. Okay. Yeah.
It works on command line, I guess. Command prompt. Sorry.
It works on command prompt.
Yeah, I've seen it. It works on command prompt if you're using a server.
Oh, okay.
This is just to check like when your system was last started.
Last reboot time. Yeah.
I think you have to choose the system uptime instead of only.
Get uptime. Yeah.
You can try system uptime.
No, see, are you talking about the PowerShell command or you are talking about the
PowerShell command? No, I'm talking PowerShell command only.
Okay, so is this the PowerShell command? Is this the one you are talking about?
Yeah, get-uptime. I checked on internet. It is there, but I don't think so. It is not working on my system.
Okay, here we go. We'll check right now. We'll see the version itself. Okay, we got all the versions. You see, it's 7.1, right? Do you have 7.1?
Oh, okay. Then version is the issue. For me, I think it's 5.1 something.
So that falls in the first category. Okay.
Can we update the PowerShell?
You first got the first point, right?
Yeah, right. I got it.
All right. So that's what. Okay, first. And second, yes, you can update it. Okay. Just Google for how to update 5.1 to 7.0 and then it will work. Okay. It's a pretty straightforward zip file and then it should be working.
Okay.
This is the one.
And my one more question from my end. So what the second point is regarding module, right? In the notepad you have mentioned.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead one more time. Which one?
Go
ahead with the question. Go ahead with the question. Okay.
Yeah, in the notepad you have written the second point is related to module. I mean, you don't have the
this one
mod. Yes,
okay.
Module is not.
Yeah.
So how to add the module?
Okay. So how do I add the module? You don't have to add. If you are talking, there are two things. Okay, that you remember. This is how I say, right? First thing, you need to install the software. Okay, whatever the software you require. It can be VMware or anything, or you need to actually connect to that cloud. Let's say, for an example, Azure or Office 365. Okay, and once you've done this only, that module will be available in your machine. Just like let's say I just click on run, and then if I type WinWord, if I don't have the Windows Word installed, will it work? It will not work, right?
Right.
So that's the same concept. So without installing or connecting, the module will not be working. So that's the first prerequisite. Second, once it is done, if it is module, right, then we'll be go ahead and then import hyphen module. Okay. And whatever the name will be required. And if it is a snap-in, it will be add hyphen ps snap-in. So once you did it, then it will be available for you.
Okay, thank you.
Is that what you expected, or is there a different question?
No, yes, the same thing I was expecting.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, Narendra, go ahead.
Satish, Narendra here. Actually, I'm trying to create one small script. So logic behind that key, I need to on remote computer, I need to open the command prompt and run few commands. So how I can write the script? I tried with invoke hyphen command, but on that I'm getting error HTTP 504.
Okay.
Yeah, and second one I tried invoke hyphen WMI method. So while using this invoke WMI method, I'm able to run the command, I can see on remote computer, it is there in detail or task manager, but that program is not opening, whether command prompt, notepad.
Okay. Okay, Narayana. This is something we need to take it in the Facebook. Okay.
Okay.
So there is a template I gave you. Remember? So it will be in the announcement board. So go to that and then take the template. It'll just have some simple 7 questions.
Okay.
Okay. What is exactly you are trying, and then all those kind of thing, and then put it, and then put with the screenshot. So it will give an entire picture instead of I assume and give it. Okay. So that it will help you on.
Okay, fine. So just to elaborate the things, what I'm trying, first thing I'm trying to update the antivirus definition on remote system, and second one I'm trying to open the command prompt and to run few commands on that to update the patches. Actually, in our organization, we are using Radia as a
Okay.
agent. So usually we will get the data to remediate the system like 1,000 system per month where patches are not getting updated. So for that we need to access the remote computer and run few commands. So I'm trying to create a script where remotely I can open the command prompt and run the desired command.
Okay, got it. That's what, Narendra. So either okay, if this is something you are trying, and then you don't you need a little bit of assistance and then guidance, then you can use the FB, okay, and use the template. So
Okay,
that I'll be able to help you.
sure.
I understand what you are trying to do, okay. And if it is a project that you are trying to do, use the project hours that I said you, right, 4 hours. So you can use that so that we can have one-on-one, and then I can help you on that. So whichever based
I
on
can select project because this is something one of my KRA, means I can say my goal, and this is the March month.
it's your wish, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
The
I
only
can
thing
select
is,
the project.
yeah. I mean, these are all the options. The only thing is that make sure you learn PowerShell so that you will be able to take my inputs or whatever I'm giving in whatever that consulting time, right? You will be able to go ahead and do it. Okay. If you, let's say I'm talking about writing a function or writing a script or anything, if you have not covered it yet, it will be you will be putting that particular thing in a hole, right? So it's again, I'm just saying because I know this happened. Okay, they will be taking and then they want to do it quickly, but they might not have an idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
so you understand, right?
Yeah.
So if you are pretty comfortable that you can take it and then you will be able to do it. It's again, these are all the options I'm saying. You can take it, and I'm not stopping you anything. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, prepared, and then we will get it done.
Sure,
Definitely.
sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is something I have already done it, so I should able to. We should able to definitely make it. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure, Naren. So for everyone, that goes for everyone. So anything, a pretty simple, straightforward, guys. So anything that will require that something you can about the concepts or anything, we will be able to come up with it and then answer in the Q&A. For an example, this are all the pretty whatever I answer, right? Those are all pretty good questions. When it comes something related to showing your screen or something related to a particular error or particular project, we will be going with the FB, and then and if it is really important project for you and you are ready, then you can take it in the project. Okay, so that we can use the hours most productively. All right. So all right,
So
excellent. So
one
yeah, go
one
ahead.
point here, Satish. So
Yeah.
this 4 hour are miss like divided into some batches or continuously 4 hours.
It is four times
Acha,
actually.
4 times. Okay,
Yeah, 4 times. Okay, maximum 1 hour.
fine. Thank you. Got
Okay,
the clarity.
so that's why I'm saying because you need to use that correctly, right? So you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
all the information, and then so that's the thing. Okay,
Fine. Thanks.
sure.
Satish, I have a question.
Hey, Robert, go ahead.
Yeah, because sometimes what happens that being a financial organization, we are not supposed to share our screen or share a screenshot. So in that case, what is the best option we can use? Do we like? Do you suggest to create our project in our personal laptop, and then we can, we can then take it forward.
No need, Robert. Once you're done with this 14 days, right, you and me will be almost in the same level. What I am talking, you'll be able to understand. What you are saying, I'll be able to understand. And since I have I have done almost what are all the things you might be trying to do. So I would be able to understand. If at all worst case, okay, you are not able to, I'm not able to understand the things, okay, then I'll be saying what we can do in that case. Okay, so most of the times we should able to understand each other. In case if at all we are not able to do it, or worst case, just type it in the, say, whatever you are doing, right, just type it in your own computer and then share that particular script without any IP related issues, okay, whichever will cause issues for you.
That'll work. Thanks.
All right, excellent.
So this one thing
Yeah, please.
that is related to classes. If like my that is sorry for that is my personal issue. Actually, my office timing is from 12 to 9 p.m. So is it there any facilities that we can download this session and keep it in our hard drive for the future purpose?
It will
Or
be lifetime access, Prince. It will be always, it will be there. There is no need to download, and there is no option to download.
okay, so we need to. I mean, every time we need to just be online and go through it, right?
Yes, yeah, it's a third party vendor called Teachable, right? So they are the one, and they don't have that option to download it. Like YouTube, we will be having an option to download, right? I think that's something that you are asking. We don't have that
Yes,
option.
yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, but I was thinking because of the office timing. After that, we need to. I mean, there is limited data for me. That's why I was asking. No problem. I will be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from
Yeah,
the some rural areas. That's why I'm facing this issue. Due to this
I,
lockdown.
I
I
understand.
guess
I
we can
understand.
use on mobile also, right?
Yeah, a mobile, and then reduce the size to 114 or 360 should be more than enough.
Yes, yes, yes. I will do that. I will do that. And Satish, one more thing. Can we have like after every session, can we have some sample questions so that I mean, according to your classes, after that, do we have some time of sample questions so that we can practice on that one?
As of now, we don't have prints. I'll think of that. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
sure, because it will give us a hands-on, basically. I am also
Exactly. That's what.
want that type of things.
Okay, we have already hands-on, right? Or you have not started it. I'll be giving the hands-on.
There are three hands-on on every session, after every session. But I think there should be at least 5 to 10 hands-on so that
Okay, I'm
we.
gonna give you some unlimited. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how I want you to do it. Okay, I'm just seriously saying. Okay, so this is how I want you to practice hands-on. Okay, uh, go to TechNet. Okay, TechNet PowerShell for blog forums. Okay, yeah, and this is where people will be in all worldwide, right? People will be asking things on a real life, okay? People who are stuck in PowerShell, who will be asking the questions, okay, on a daily basis, on a every second basis, okay? So come here and search for whatever we are discussing. Either you can go in the searching manner, or you can, whichever is the top one, open it and then go through it. That will be first one, real time. Second thing, when you are answering it, you will get the points. Okay. It's the points will be taking you to somewhere, something called MVP. Everyone knows what is MVP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most valuable profile.
Okay, Microsoft Valuable Professional, right? So this is the one, okay, just using the TechNet, I won't the MVP, okay. So here, what are the things happening? First thing, you are getting the hands-on, Okay. Second thing, it is not made up, or I don't have to give it. I mean, it's not about me giving to you. You are actually getting the real things. Okay, real thing. People are actually suffering. Okay, real hands-on. Okay, and you will never run out of anything. Whenever you can keep on, update things. Okay, I just got a question saying, I understand the loop, but I don't know where exactly to go ahead and implement it, right? For everyone, when you come here, when you are trying to resolve somebody else's real problem, right? Real problem, then you will be getting the real hands-on, okay? So, and you will also be able to help the others, and then in these are all the technical things. And then when it comes to non-technical, you'll be getting the points, and then where it will eventually lead you to mastery in PowerShell, as well as it will be MVP. You can get MVP, or you can just show this to your actual resume itself, right? If you can actually, if this guy, right, this profile, you can put it in your actual resume. Okay, in spite of like LinkedIn profile, right? I see people who are applying, right? I see people mention this with whatever the points they got. Okay, there will be kind of lots of batches are there. Okay, so when you get, and then take a screenshot, and then you can also put it when I am an interviewer or anyone whoever you want to inspire. Okay, it can be your own company, right? If you open it and then they see you are that good in PowerShell, there is no question that you have to prove yourself. You can just like that, you can take things up. All right, ultimately that is what we want, right? So hope this helps. Is that clear? Is that fine?
Yes, Satish.
All right. So I'm not just okay. That is a real thing. Okay, that worked for me. Worked for a lot of guys. I helped for others as well. So if you are doing it dedicatedly, it will definitely work for you as well. First thing is one for technical thing. Second thing is for to take your career also, okay, to the next level. Okay. So for any other question, guys? Did that answer for the two? Did I answer the thing? Prince and Amit, right?
Yeah. It has a very much practical things, and I think it required all the 14-day session. Then we would attempt any of the things.
Yeah, don't wait for it. Okay, as I said,
Yeah.
you don't have to wait for it. Just go here. Okay, search for it. Okay, just search for anything like say for loop or whatever. Select hyphen whatever the object or anything, whichever you just searched, whichever you
Okay.
completed, that should take you to the right away the one. Okay, you don't have to complete the 14 days.
Okay.
And in that, whatever the latest one, you can help them. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Excellent, Amit. Prince. Okay. Uh, any other question, guys? Anyone else?
Nothing,
Okay.
nothing.
All right, guys. So just to summary, where is filtering? If else is for one time, loop is for repeated times. And then Robert asked about the get help. For that, we need the snap-in and modules, all those things to be imported. And for snap-ins and modules to be imported, we need that to be installed or connected. That is for, okay, another example. And what else we did? Update hyphen help. Most of for everyone, it might not work. Okay, 100%, 99% it will be giving an error. Don't worry about it. That should not be anything stopping you. Transcript, we have seen what all the things. And then select and this FL, they go hand by hand, and then you should able to do it. Why the command doesn't work? Here, I said, what are the questions can be asked, right? This is something you can, I just searched it and I was able to come up with that. So anything that you can do in your own power and then your time and then research, do it and then come to the question. That will be easier. let's say what is shortcuts, and is this command is available in this, or can anything, whatever we can get it from the Google, let's get it from Google. Okay, not to actually to direct you to Google, that is something will be saving the time for others. We can use this for more productively. Okay, and other than that, all other pretty questions are pretty good. Okay, and about the projects or asking the questions in FB, anything related to screenshot or anything related to error or anything that needs something to look into that, put it in FB. If it is simple, if it is something related to your project, you can take it in 1 hour thing. And when you are taking the 4 sessions, make sure you are prepared and ready so that you can follow whatever the instruction I'm giving. Okay. So, and then about hands-on, this is exactly the TechNet. Go ahead and then do it. Okay, you don't have to wait for the 14 days. You can start on the day 3 itself, because on the day 3 itself, we will be starting the concept, actual real things. Okay. Again, do everything whatever we are trying, and then go for the extra things. Okay. So that should get us very quickly to wherever we want to go. All right. So that's all, guys. And then thanks for everyone's for a wonderful time. And then if there is no other question, we will end the session, guys. Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a
Yeah.
nice day.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Yeah.